Today we're speaking with Richard Danford, a veteran, husband, father, CEO of a major city and national organization, a past college and now university administrator, and an all-around good guy. Thanks for joining us today, Richard. Tell me, if I'm not mistaken, you took a trip back in time to Vietnam some years ago.
Sure.
Why'd you do it? What did you learn?
Oh, wow, Fred, thanks for bringing that up. For many years since Vietnam, I had, I've experienced some traumatic, PTSD. Okay. That was suppressed. I had suppressed those feelings for so long because really, years ago, I couldn't get the help that I really needed. And so I decided that I needed to do something for myself. So I suppressed all of that, but I got to the point where I needed to deal with it. And so what better way to deal with it than to go back to where the trauma happened. Okay. And so, a month before COVID during Veterans Week, 2018, I took my youngest daughter, with me, and we traveled to Vietnam. We went to Ho Chi Minh City, which used to be Saigon. I was not stationed in Saigon. I was stationed up north in Chulai near the DMZ. But I wanted to go back just to see what I fought for. Okay. Because I was trying, and even today, I'm trying to find a reason for me being there. And you know what I mean? And just the impact, the negative impact, that whole situation had on the African American male and female, and continues today. So I wanted to take something back to Vietnam and leave it, because I brought a lot back with me over, so I wanted to take some stuff back, and I was able to do that. And I had the vision, standing in front of the American embassy in Saigon, which we obviously, we abandoned, and we flew, we left Vietnam crawling. Well, we actually flew out, but we lost the war. We lost the Vietnam War. So I took a portrait with me, and I have a picture of it. And I wanted to do something for African American veterans, because we sacrifice so much and we really don't get the respect. Even today, we don't get the respect. And I don't care what war you served in. So we decided that we would build a Veterans and Community Empowerment Center that would be located in the disenfranchised community. And we wanted it to be a symbol of uplifting the community, one where not only veterans, but community members could receive the mental health attention that we really need in our community. And then the other part of it is to recognize and honor the African American veterans during times of war from 1812 to present. And I was so intent on doing something that I purchased a building downtown here, Union and Broad Street. And it is the La Villa Empowerment Center. And on the east side of the building, I have a wall of honor, service, and patriotism. And it's a mural of of African American men and women who served in the various wars here in this country from 1812 to present. And Chris Bazadit was the first African American to be killed in the war in this country. So I would encourage, since there are efforts to keep us from learning about our history, this is a great opportunity for us to learn about the heroism, of not just African Americans, but all veterans, but particularly African Americans. And I see in your background, you have General Colin Powell book there. And I was in the same division, the AmeriCal division, with General Colin Powell. I think he was probably full bird or something. I don't know his rank, but of course I didn't get to meet him.
Well, he was a full bird. He was a full bird then.
Yes. Okay. I see.
Yeah, he was a full bird.
Yeah, I know you were in the Air Force, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I get it. And of course the Air Force, and we know the Tuskegee Airmen. I mean, what can you say other than, when you mention a word and we feel good because we know what we can do, what we have done, and the sacrifices we made during times of war. And, so yes, I'm in my task going forward is to continue to fight for the veteran, for the community. And if we can bring the two together to uplift the community, that's what we plan to continue doing.
All right. Richard Danford, CEO of the Jacksonville Urban League here in Jacksonville, Florida. A bit of history, a bit of now, and in a future conversation, we're going to talk somewhat about the future. Richard, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Looking forward to continuing our conversation.
Peace.